at a range of...
She is also a priestess of infernal powers.
well, that's for everyone.
Protect yourself from fire. Protection from arrows.
Yeah.
Bear's endurance.
Yeah, the bear's endurance, good hope.
Freedom of movement.
Is protection from arrows a...
It's not useful at all.
Against arrows it is.
Magic arrows.
No, freedom of movement.
Protection from arrows is cancelled by the if she doesn't have a magic bow.
That's right. Yeah, if you have a magic bow, you're screwed.
It's used. It's
I remember.
useful against,
Yeah. I remember why I took it because it's useful
Wind wall.
against bullets.
It's useful
Non-magical.
non-magical bullets as well as volleys.
Yeah.
Wind walls.
Wind wall is great.
If you have wind wall.
Not too many people take that.
You need a fucking cleric.
Grizak's like all by himself. Speaking of Grizak, let's go back up to the necropolis.
So,
Gets pretty fucking boring over here, huh?
I'm gonna find a. I need to make a token.
Nibbles get close to lady, and he break her bow. Right quick.
This one has lots of. It's got personality.
do we have any potions of True Strike?
Maybe wands?
Do we need a Nibbles friendly item?
Nibbles hits pretty goddamn on.
It's
His bonus to hit is pretty good. It's not guaranteed though, especially against the baby.
Boss.
Yeah. We don't use that term, it's not a video game. But yeah, the boss.
Oh no, she's going crazy.
We might have one, I think.
I really like the full picture of Zyra. Like the anyways, never mind. I was saying that one. I'm like, ooh, purple.
Let's have a look to see.
I need a good name for the stone imp.
Rocky.
I was fuck off, man. Really?
Oh, you guys are so lame. You guys always come up with the name that we're not going to call him.
Well, no, it's the name that we're going to call it.
Got it. Imp
Hey,
name.
what are you doing in the script here?
Hey, yo, Medusa!
Do you have hand slot items, Renee?
Got gloves of the verdant archer.
Okay. Just, do you want maybe a secondary pair of gloves? Oh,
You got Grizak has gloves of arrow.
What do they do?
they're Trapmaster gloves, +5 confidence bonus to disable device. Do you want those?
I could put those in my butt for a bit.
Yeah.
All right, Grizak. There is another voice. You hear this?
I'll
Ching,
paste them on
ching,
your
ching.
character sheet.
Cool.
Tink, tink, tink.
Hello. Who that? Who's that?
What have we here?
Oh, hey, there's somebody out there. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Hey, then.
Male? Dwarf? Stuck in the furnace.
That happens to the best of us.
Oh. Why are you here?
What do you mean I'm in a fucking furnace?
You're stuck in the furnace.
Seriously?
Maybe I should turn it on.
Bitch. I don't know if you want to do that. That would suck, wouldn't it?
It might get very hot. Stone might begin to flake.
Yeah, that's not a good thing. Hey, so tell me, who are you?
I am Shock drot.
You're what?
Shock drot.
What are you? Hey, shit, what are you doing in the furnace?
I'm not afraid of the fire.
Oh,
And I saw they left a nice trail. I follow the trail.
trail, shit.
What, the people who are covered in ash from digging through the furnace left a trail of dirty bullshit behind them? No.
They turned off the furnace and stuck you in here. What happened to you? Did you get cursed?
Yeah, fucking, what are they called again? They're damn statue thingies.
They seem to have taken all your magic items. You've got nothing left.
Yep, that's them bunch of fucking assholes.
Oh, assholes. Yes, assholes. Yes.
So, what's your deal?
Oh, I'm just sort of a caretaker around these parts. I keep an eye on things.
How long you been doing that here?
Oh, very long time. Very long time.
Oh, don't you get bored?
No, always things to do. I must prove myself. Perhaps I have succeeded so well. That is the reason why I have not been promoted. I am too valuable to be promoted.
And you notice that he's kind of angry at that, and he decides to not think about it.
But there is so much to do.
Yeah, hey, maybe I can put a good word in for you.
I don't think that you're part of the same hierarchy that I am.
Oh, well, tell me about your hierarchy.
No, you tell me about your hierarchy.
I'm the great at.
It's obviously undisciplined in here.
What are you talking about?
Who's this little guy?
And there's like the equivalent of a little zap.
Oh, I'll remember that.
Oh, that's my friend. Yeah, it's Sparky. Sparky, be nice to our guest here.
Oh yes, the powers that be have given me the abilities. The abilities to speak to those who are in stony form. My mistress is, the Madame. She finds me useful.
Mrs. Madame.
Yes, she is very powerful. And she gives me lots of things to talk to. I find that people are much more conducive to conversation when they are trapped in their stony skins.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not so bad. Yeah, it probably get boring after a while, but, shit. I bet you get bored, though.
Why are you concerned about my entertainment?
Well, you're visiting me here. We gotta be nice to your visitors.
What's your name?
I'm the Great Ack.
What's your favorite color?
You know when you poop sometimes and you've eaten some greens that didn't really make you feel good? And it comes out all spurty and weird? Yeah, I like green.
You're amusing. I will get much entertainment from you.
All right, well, hey, why don't you do me a favor here and tell me a joke or something. This is gonna get really old soon.
You want to know a joke?
Sure, yeah, why not?
This is one thing Marty's awful at. Marty doesn't know jokes. He doesn't remember jokes.
The joke is, guess what I'm doing to your body?
Right.
Oh, that's balls.
The joke is the furnace on or is the furnace off?
Yeah, well, you win some, you burn some.
This is about, let me school you. What does a chicken give you?
Depends. Did you defeather it first?
Oh, yes, we defeathered. It's the only way.
One-sided conversation.
I like you, Grzak. You and I are...
Yeah, same here. You come back now. Don't leave too long.
Delicious meat. Very good, then. What does a pig give you?
A clean plate.
Yes, after you eat all the bacon. Very well. What does a fat cow give you?
Fat cow. Are there any other kind of cow?
Oh, this one was very fat.
Oh. Let's see. Fat cow. A lot of poop.
Yes, it was a shitty day. She gave us homework.
And the content. There was a lot of context required.
It's like, okay.
This is not
When it crossed you with whatever, it wasn't a high charisma, whatever.
Right, and a lot of context is missing. Grzak,
Now you tell me a joke and make it a good one, or I will turn on the furnace.
Tell you something. So, you're flying along, right?
Yes, I do that often.
You fly along as a... Well, no, okay. Now you're a druid, all right? So you're flying along.
Are you a druid?
Sometimes.
How
No, not a bird.
repugnant.
Yeah, well, no, hey, what? Hey, fuck off now. Don't be like that. So, let me tell you the joke. You're flying along.
Like a druid?
Like a druid. Flap.
I suppose we have something in common. I can change my shape too.
Oh, what do you like to change shape into?
Oh, not the normal sorts of things.
Ooh. Sounds fun. So can I.
Continue with your joke.
Anyways, so you're flying along, and you meet a bunch of other birds. How do you greet the birds?
I eat them.
I've never tried that. Well,
I
Let me
pluck
tell
off
you
their
how I-
feathers one by one while they're still alive and wriggling.
I didn't try that either. Well, generally what I do is I greet them with the salutation of the real birds. They bark, 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 and then you feed them some poop.
What?
And then they're your friends. They're following you all over the place.
Your jokes are nonsense. They do not make sense.
There you go. That's the punchline.
Your jokes are infuriating.
Yeah, you want another joke? I can think of another joke.
One more joke. And then the furnace goes on.
Oh, God damn it. All right, fine. All right. You know what knock knock is?
The beginning of the best jokes, yes.
Knock knock.
Who is there?
Interrupting bird.
What?
Interrupting bird.
Interrupting bird who?
Interrupting bird.
Oh, what?
Get it? It's interrupting you.
Oh, yes, that one is obnoxious, but it is a new one.
Our game is resorted to knock-knock jokes.
It is a new one. Interrupting bird indeed. I will spare you the furnace for now.
Hey, mighty kind of you.
Let us go see what your companions are up to.
All right, let's go then.
Oh no, you're going to stay here. Now,
You're referring to the royal we.
now that the Refreet is dead, this little place will be mine.
You're welcome.
wonder why they stuck you in here. Perhaps they don't like druids either.
Like I was telling you, rounds are assholes. But hey, well, we'll make a deal then.
Sure, tell me about these assholes.
Yeah, first let's make a deal.
I like deals. What sort of deal do you want to make?
Well, you didn't have this place before. Now it's your new home, right?
Yes.
Well,
I shall be Lord of the Furnace.
Fine. There's probably a bunch of other things I'm guessing here that you want to be Lord of, right?
You don't have much to offer in your current predicament.
No, maybe not in my current predicament, but who blew away that freak guy?
Yes, impressive. And the two elementals are gone as well.
Yeah, they weren't the problem either. So what I'm telling you is, you do something about my predicament. Shit, I ain't leaving this place anyways, as it seems. Why don't I help you clear out another place? It'll be mine. Then you and I can hang out.
Oh no, I'm going to keep you here for me. You will be endless font of good jokes.
Oh, that's gonna be weird.
And then when you don't entertain me any longer, the furnace goes on, and I get to see what happens with great heat meets stone.
Did I tell you how much I hate those fuckers?
Quickly crack, you'll crack apart. And then,
They crack.
and then maybe then I'll turn you back.
No, hold on. That's probably gonna hurt, though.
Delicious, isn't it?
Yeah, well, guess you win some, you lose some.
Oh yes, and you've lost. The sooner that you realize that, druid, then we can get on to the real deals.
Yeah, alright, just go.
I wonder which bit I should take first.
I got a good idea. Why don't you take a bit off my asshole friends first?
This little pinky went to the market. This little piggy stayed home. Aw.
Just remember, the less stone I've got, the less jokes I got.
This little piggy ate a fat cow.
Hey, you're the cow that pooped a lot.
And this little piggy had none. Wait a minute. What's this little bit hanging in the middle?
That's not nice.
Oh, you like your sausage, don't you?
Well, not really. It's,
You hear the sound of like a really, really, like nails on a chalkboard.
Wonder what happened.
It kind of sounded like at the top of your head, though.
Scritch, scritch. You have a scratch.
I prefer not to.
This one time I burrowed a hole through the statue and watched all the chunky chunkies come out of the head when I turned it back. Of course it didn't have any jokes anymore. Nothing more to say to little old Chalk Dot.
Yeah, well, that's not good. I guess I
No,
better
it's
come up with
not
some
good
jokes
at all. And that's the point.
then. Yeah! Wait, why am I laughing? Oh, well.
You're a strange one. I'll figure you out. Now let's go have a look at your companions. See what they're up to. See what trouble they've gotten themselves into. Unless you
Probably
wish...
trying to find another way to fuck me over.
Oh, yes? Why did you come here? Are you like the others? Looking for treasure?
Treasure? Not really. There's said to come here, because it's, everyone was coming here.
This place does not belong to you, Grizak, druid, dwarf. This place belongs to he of hymns. He who wears the 9 crowns. He who is at the lowest of low pits.
Why does he got 9 crowns? He's got 9 heads. Oh, seriously, that's so confusing.
You're in the wrong place.
Yep. Could have told you that when I woke up this morning.
I'll be back later.
Alright.
I'll have to let my mistress know that she's got visitors.
Alright, well, tell her I said hi.
Hello from Grizak Druid.
Yep. The. No, you gotta put the in there.
The
Otherwise,
Grizak.
rude.
It is a title.
Yeah.
Alright. Think of more jokes,
Wait, what?
Grizak. Think of more stories
More
to tell
jokes.
me.
Alright.
I'll be back
Hey,
later.
Sparky. Start thinking, damn it.
Sparky doesn't like this little guy. He's been trying to like bug zapper him out of their minds. You feel the creature move and recede. He's no longer in your mind.
Well, that fucking sucks. Didn't turn out to be quite a nice visitor as we thought, huh?
Okay, so this happened while you guys were having.
Frig you, Sparky. Dude.
While you guys were having lunch down below. What is the party doing?
We're gonna cast that magic circle against evil on Evander and see if he's ready to join the adventure.
Okay.
Are we gonna do anything to help his will save? Mark. I can't hear you, Mark.
So the party retreats back up.
I am going to. I can at least cast, I think. Oh, I'm not as familiar with Zeta's spells as I ought to be.
Yeah.
I can give him heroism at least. Heroism.
Yeah, well, let's just see what Evander.
I can give him heroism.
We're gonna throw. What does Grizak have for a resistance item?
+3 item, I think.
We're gonna throw Grizak's robe on him,
Just for a second.
just for until the Medusa's dead.
Right, fucking pricks.
Grizek has the blue ward cloak +3 resistance, 10 electrical resistance, and constant endure elements. Can you wrap the cloak around him? He's kind of looking around the room, not really focusing on anything.
Cast heroism on him.
Hard song.
Okay.
Be my hero, baby. A second, I'm gonna put a little note here on.
He looks up at his sister, and it almost seems like for right now, he doesn't recognize you. No worries, Nim.
Here, I'm gonna just put a note here on Evander for now. Okay. And magic circle against evil.
All right, Radimer casts Magic Circle against evil. We just protect us from these horrible evil things. He will cast it on himself, so Evander will be within the aura, or do you want to cast it on Evander?
Cast it on him so
Okay.
that when he leaves the aura, he doesn't go nutso again.
All right, fair enough.
Please.
He gets to remake his will save at +2 for the
Heroism?
heroism, and then a total of +3 resistance, which I think is net +2.
Yeah, so it's a +4 off of his base. I believe the base is plus. Well, the Grizak's will save is fucking stupid. Oh my god.
He's a wisdom-based character, yeah.
Oh my god. So it's a +12. 12, and this is +2 versus enchantment, so which we didn't include before. So because we didn't know what it was when we saved originally, so he's got a +6 on top of the +8. So it's because wisdom is such a dick. Okay.
And the DC of the insanity and the symbol of insanity is 25.
Check the bonus that you get from the spell that you cast, because I think he also gets another +2 from magic circle.
No, that's
It's a resistance bonus. It doesn't stack.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's 1d20 plus 14. Yep. All right. Do you have a heroes the heroic fortune thingy?
Nope.
Not that kind of bad. So we've got a. 1 second. We have prayer. Luck bonus is also useful.
Yeah, whatever we can do to help.
One more swinging cod in the field is one more swinging cod in the field. We're short of cod.
I think there's another item in our inventory that can get him a bonus. I think it's a slotless luck bonus.
Do we have a luck stone?
Slotless, charm of luck, 4-leaf clover, +1 luck bonus and all saves.
Stick that on him.
Yep.
But I'm trying to remember where the hell this came from. I'm looking at a Doom loot. Magic amulet of Saint Thamaris, blah 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 blah. Charm of luck, axe of the +2 dwarven war axe. Where did we get that from? Slotless, charm of luck. Oh, I think this came from what's his name?
That didn't help.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It's in our Doom loot. I just don't know where that piece came from and if it's with us or if it's with the other group.
This is the Doom party.
It should have been the Dread and Circus loot. Oh, this was from. No. This is from.
Stonebiter +2.
Oh. Was this gear from Dynamo?
No, isn't this coming? No, this is coming from the guys that we found, because it's right in between.
Yes.
All of their items.
Okay,
So
we're putting the charm of the four-leaf clover charm on them, so it's a 50-50. There's the luck bonus. Okay, Mark, you want to roll this?
Sure.
All right.
Yes.
Woo! Finding all the buffs. Okay.
Okay. Evander made a save. He shudders a bit. What are you all looking at? And you touched my hair!
Okay.
There are a couple of, like, flyaways. They're flitting around, and they kind of, like, are in his face, and they're pointing at the person who braided it.
I thought the locks were in style these days.
Oh, it's going to take me days to comb out all these knots. It probably won't, given that his hair is animate.
Yeah, it won't take you that.
What am I doing? Am I some sort of roast pig? Let me down! You're welcome, Radimer.
Don't get too used to it. It's temporary. We'll have to put you in the blanket soon. But we need to fight the Medusa to save Zyra. Your aunt is waiting for you.
Are you helping them out of the ropes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, after he bitches for at least 18 seconds, we...
Okay. Some of the dust comes off of you while you're helping him off the rope, so you can tick off.
Oh,
one
he's
of the
already got the disease.
I know he's already got the disease, but you could take off a charge.
Oh.
Because.
Oh yeah, we just all start hugging Renee.
All right, only 14 charges to go. 13 charges to go.
You should like just go hug the Medusa.
I will hug the Medusa to death. That's the only way.
It's really weird having an undead character in a classic dungeon because it's like, huh.
How would this work?
The crypt curse is stuck to me.
Oh no.
Because I'm dead-ish.
I am carrying spores.
All right, Evander puts on his equipment. It is now probably by the time he's gotten himself all fixed up. Well, how long does the spell last? Like, do you guys need to go?
It'll last for 100 and 80 minutes.
How long does
Hour
it
of it.
take for somebody to put on their full plate?
I believe a minute with help. 4 minutes with help.
Okay, so Renee is helping him put on his armor.
Yep.
Question. Does he get his spells?
No,
Arcane caster.
he's an arcane caster, and he didn't get good rest last night. So Renee can tick off another charge because he's helping him put on his armor. Like there's actual physical contact, and like.
You know, Evander, when I look into your eyes, I think we should make sweet romance to get rid of this dust. I'm a character, obviously.
Yeah, you just notice that your hands every once in a while get dusty. The stuff is kind of stuck to you. It's magical. It's cursy. So it's like I'm clean, and then all of a sudden it's like, where did this dust come from?
It's a dog where I brush out the dog. All the hair is out of the dog. The dog walks to the corner, shakes, more hair comes out of the dog.
Right.
It's like, oh,
Yeah, exactly. I just gave you a bath. I gave you a brush. All right, so Evander is at fighting shape, although he still has 22 non-lethal and 18... Well, actually, no, the 22 non-lethal is gone because you spent hours cleaning out tombs. He has 18 damage left.
And that 18 should have... Oh, did they not get any normal healing either? Oh. Okay.
They're sick cursed.
We were gonna probably fix him.
Okay. How?
I think...
Zero, use a cure light on him.
Now quit your bitching. Got 12.
Thank you, sister.
First.
I already have a question. Abundant ammunition when coupled with new magic concept for arrows. Does it just work with regular arrows, or would like a masterwork durable arrow, would it just hurt the arrow, or?
No, abundant ammunition would just destroy it still has a cost.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so heroism's gonna last basically as long as he's sane.
Longer than he's sane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which will have an insane heroic.
And how are you healing the 18 damage?
It was a cure light.
Was it cured? I cured 12 damage. It was a cure
Okay.
light.
All right, so he's got 6 damage. I'm going to, assuming you guys are going back down, I'm going to paste his token back downstairs.
I think we're going down to kick ass and chew bubblegum and all the fun stuff.
Going down to beat downtown.
Okay, you pass through the grim halls that you've picked through almost every shelf of this horrible demise of entire family and many of their workers and servants. You get to a part of the wall where Maffei says there is a chamber beyond that has a grand stair. She whispers, "Be careful on the stair. If she is at the bottom, she can fire arrows up."
I think we're going to power buff at the top of the stairs.
Yes.
Okay.
I can create a mist. Unless you can see through it somehow. It should cover our descent down the stairs.
I must get to Zyra. I will go
Guys.
first.
Guys, Horn of Fog is, I think, a great idea to use here. Why? Because she can't see you.
That's just what Mark said that his character had a spell for.
Yes, I know, but there's a Horn of Fog that's constant, like, and it just goes.
Maffei has now...
This is not an instantaneous. The spell lasts. It's.
Man.
Maffei needs to make.
This is one of those when you're at the meeting and you're like, I know what we need to do. We need to run a sprint on this one topic. And this was, no, I know what I need to do.
Shuasandra is now aware of your presence, and Maffei needs to make a stealth check versus her perception check to get by. As she's trying to make her way to Zyra to let Zyra know the fight is on. And Shuasandra, and then one of her gets a 48.
Well, 48 is a problem. Because the shadows don't have really good ability scores. Alright.
Was that a 48 on perception?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
The Guardians were CR12 creatures, Mark.
I don't care.
So, I know...
This is an adventure for...
Our 14 party?
Tome of the Iron Medusa is an adventure for 14th level characters.
Hey, look at that. Adam knows those tables.
You guys have excellent ability scores, and you are Gestalt, so you're probably the equivalent of 13th.
Fair enough.
Which is why you guys are kind of going, hey, this is tough.
Okie doke.
Got, now, is there any, like, because I don't have her stealth stuff, what, like, she had...
It's your
so
ranks plus her dex and all that.
Yeah.
Right, well, she's got skill, focus, stealth, and then I don't know what do shadows have a bonus to stealth in shadowy environments, I thought?
Skill focus stealth, because you know there's 6.
It's +4. So.
Yeah, +4.
Alright, so...
And then she'd have a +6 because 10 ranks.
11,
Yeah.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, plus 26, I think. What was it was 40, 48, oh, fuck, okay. So
Plus,
she's...
plus distance, so...
Yep, alright. 43? Have to be within 50 feet.
Okay. The party doesn't know. I'm going to send Adam a message.
Your familiar is dead.
Make that will save versus that negative level you get for the next month. Alright, let's buff guys.
Gee, Adam, whatever did he type?
You're not going to be able to make it back. Like, there's too much
Yep.
going on.
Yep.
Alright. I need to cap.
Yep. Roger.
Shoot. I'm gonna... Do I think the cleric will have true seeing? I use it anyway.
So,
If we
false,
do this.
false life is going up. 14 temporary hit points on Radimer.
Nice. Mark it down.
Ability.
Here, yeah, get down there.
Okay.
Okay. So, is Good Hope going up, or do you not have Good Hope?
I do not have good hope.
Okay. Alright. Ahmed, you might want to look at Evander is now in play again, but he's been casting spells like crazy. I don't know what he's got left.
Marty, what does he got left? Like how many? I don't know.
Evander is what you're asking for. All the little stars beside his spells are the ones that have been cast.
Okay, so
Evander does have a really good combat spell. He could probably bull strength himself because he doesn't have strength items.
Yep.
And then he also has he cast his righteous might already.
Yep.
Telepathic bond he could put up, although I don't know if you want him gibbering madly in your minds.
you'll
would be
do
great.
long arms,
Okay.
bull strength, divine favor.
Okay, divine favor lasts 10 rounds.
And, oh right, so and actually see invisibility.
Okay.
See invisibility
So Radimer is
Full
going
strength.
to
and false.
Radimer gets a heroism.
cool.
Everyone gets a heroism.
Everyone gets a heroism.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Are we still on the main screen, or do we go somewhere else?
Go onto the Tome of Iron Medusa. You could do your spells there. I will copy pasta you to the next map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Radimer is going to cast a shield and his bone armor. He's going to cast a prayer spell, but it'll be like at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be
Shua Sandra gets.
Ooh, he has divine power. He will put divine power up. Will he ready to put divine power up? Because I think that lasts.
Oh, what an expensive use.
some of those are things you don't just always use because they're really expensive.
That's fine.
Divine power is. How long does that shit last?
All right. Can I roll initiative for you guys?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll just do it in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Renee's
Okay.
got 11.
Radimer's going to cast his aura of doom because why the fuck not? It's weird. It lasts forever.
Well, the ghost doesn't have heroism. That's just so you know.
Okay. Now. Ooh. We're gonna cast 2 remove fear spells. Actually, we might be able to do it with 1. Give me a second. 12. He's gonna cast a remove fear spell, so everyone but Renee has, or all the breathing people have remove fear,
Okay,
just for the +4 bonus on saving throws.
sounds good.
Like versus fear.
Yep, thank you.
Because dying with spells in the tank is dumb.
Demon Lord Nemi, and this is where you all die.
Ahmed, I noticed that you're not updating Evander's token.
Audience hero and villain
Yes,
points.
he's
Looks like Drake has got a question mark. Quinta's got a question mark and 1 hero point in the tank.
Okay, resist energy fire is going to go on everyone
There are a few.
except for the ghost, because the ghost will just reform.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't keeping track of the ones that you
Lucas,
were-
you got a question mark.
Give me a sec.
Nem
Okay,
and
we've
Fox
got
spent a
resist
bunch in the
fire.
last game or two.
Resist fire,
Let's resist fire
and
30.
you gave us.
30
Okay,
Yep.
and you gave us what were the other spells you gave us?
protection from
Fear.
fear.
Protection.
Yeah, and then the prayer is as long as you're within his aura. Now the question is...
30 feet, isn't it?
Oh, we're an oracle. Okay. The 5... Actually, Everybody who's not named Evander
Mm.
is getting a freedom of movement.
Interesting.
Mm,
If your name's Evander, you don't get one.
God damn it! Frank Geneva.
We have to tie him up later. We just can't have him noodling out of every rope.
It's only a minute per level, though, isn't it?
Give me a second. I thought it was 10 minutes per level. I thought Death Ward was a minute per level. I might be wrong. If it is, then he'll give it to Bo. Give it to him. Freedom of movement. 10 minutes per level, and it's a higher cash level, so we'd have to chase him around for an hour. While he was being
Yeah.
nuts.
Best not to. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Who gets... Yeah, you hum ha ha. They said fiend, right?
Yep.
Devil.
Remember, Mark,
Devil
you've got that
inside.
gem.
Devil inside. Every single one of us.
Yeah.
Devil
The
inside.
gem of bypass.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
no,
bypass DR. Yeah.
You know, fuck it. We're just gonna cast a hide from undead just in case there's ghosts down there.
Devil inside. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That last on who?
That's on everyone, I think.
Hide from undead.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, everyone for mindless undead can't see us. And then mindful undead have a saving throw.
The spells suck.
Which will be interesting. Give me a second. I want to read this thing because I want to see how it interacts with undead in the party.
Because Renee might not see.
Where
it.
did you all go?
That's funny. Oh, you're all invisible. Can't see.
That's where we find out he was actually planning to eat us the whole time. Ah, my food is gone. Tabernacle.
So this one actually, that one actually doesn't work with Renee in the party. Or he has to save against it. Renee will save against the hide from undead. We might have to stop it.
He'd have to make it for everybody.
Well, you do an individual one, right? Oh no, so no. The thing is, Renee.
Sorry.
Either if Renee doesn't make the save, he can't see the party,
Yeah.
and then you can't just end it for that creature. It ends it completely. It's not like you can attack one undead.
I understand.
I'm gonna run to the washroom.
Why is Marty disappearing?
Because he shat
He's
himself.
laughing off screen. He's just laughing off screen. Like, That's what I would do.
And this is where
So I
you
don't
all
think these guys
die.
are gonna
4
make it.
bone golems. Just joking. But you need to die.
Renee makes a save, so the spell goes.
Thanks,
We're good.
Sam. Okay.
Well, spell's good.
Yeah, the spell's good.
Alright.
Like he doesn't have to cancel the spell out to.
Alright. I'm just gonna grab a snack.
So when you make updates to the little that notes tab, Ahmed, you don't close it after each note, do you?
No.
Okay.
Well, now it's there. I'm on the which map are you guys on?
Tomb of the Iron Medusa.
Oh, that would be why. I need to copy and paste all of this.
Thank you. Because I'm like, no spells are going on this token.
No, I put him on the necropolis.
Roxophilis. That didn't work. I take it back. That was just
This is
just
very
incorrect.
weird of you.
We're going to divine favor and abundant ammunition on Renee because
Yep.
might as well.
Are there any round per
Although-
level spells being cast?
Prayer is one. I don't know if we have, and that haste scroll. If nobody has haste,
Oh, Zeta's got. Well, Zeta's got haste, I think.
so there'll be a haste and a prayer. And I think prayer counter. We're gonna. It's a luck. Range 40 feet. All allies and a burst. Oh, it's a burst. Shit. Okay, so we all have the luck bonus from prayer. This doesn't bestow the thing on the enemies. You'll have to cast again to do that.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
have to
Zeta
be.
Zeta put up the haste.
So there's a prayer and a haste, and those are the round per levels. Renee will save his divine favor because it doesn't stack with prayer.
Okay, now I've got to look into that.
Are you guys done? Or are you still going?
I think so.
I think we're done.
You sure?
Ahmed, we're looking into one thing.
We should be basically the opposite of our pants down this time. We should be. We're belt and suspenders at this point.
Awesome.
Previously, we were pants down.
I just need to figure out how much the false life gives you. I think it's a D10 plus levels.
You can look it up.
I am. My computer's goddamn slow though.
Oh.
The unfortunate thing is that she knows you're coming.
Well, she's doing the same thing.
Why would they link off of the PFSRD?
So I believe that is the search function, and that's Google putting ads in. That's been happening to me too. So I think is happening.
Yeah, really
Or
weird.
if you click the first couple links with that
Yeah.
look like a real link, that's a Google ad.
Huh. Okay. Were there any round per level spells cast?
Haste.
Haste and prayer,
How long are those last?
11 rounds.
Okay.
and prayer's 12 rounds.
All right. You cast haste and prayer. What are you doing?
Sorry,
Yeah.
haste is prayer's 11 rounds as well. It's not necromancy.
On the round that
Let's not
haste is
those
cast.
spells till we got the door unlocked.
Oh, sorry, I thought the door was open.
Nope.
No.
Okay, open the door.
Renee pushes on the brick that Maffei showed him. The stone door grinds open kind of loudly and kind of booms into place.
Are we standing like that? I think the caster. I'm just going to bunch the casters off to the side and let.
Everyone to the side, really?
Okay. There is a chamber that is revealed beyond, very large, and there are wide steps that lead down into a place of flickering flame and shadow.
Whee!
These are the stairs that lead down.
Okay. I'm assuming Renee does not see anything.
Nope. There are two special-looking sarcophagi off to either end.
Okay. Renee will start stalking into the room.
All right, go ahead and do your moves.
Is there anything to hide behind in there, or is it just hiding in the shadows?
No, just hiding in the shadows.
All right, well, we're gonna go over there. Oop.
along the wall. This is sort of the landing of the stairs, and they go deep down. They probably travel.
Oh, that's a stairwell.
Yeah, it's a huge, massive stairwell.
Okay.
The
Right,
steps
sorry.
the steps are very shallow, but they're very wide, almost rampish, that lead down.
Okay. Sorry, Renee's going down the stairs. I thought.
Okay.
I thought it was some weird. I was confused about what it was.
All right, Evander is moving up with Renee, his sword drawn.
Yep.
The ghost is just flying in front of Radimer. Okay, you guys are descending to the stairs. So 2 rounds later, you're at the bottom of the stairs, and I'm going to reveal a map called the Medusa Lair. And it is a very, very special map.
20 extra hit points.
Because it was drawn by landmine victims from... What the hell?
Did someone put heroism on Evander?
Yeah.
Deep within the earth, the stairs come down to a wonderful hall with a mirrored floor and beautiful but ancient columns that stretch high to the vaulted ceiling. There is a door beyond that is just cloaked in utter shadow at the far end of this hall. There are bits of statuary.
Fireball template something, or is it?
Yeah, I'll describe that in a second. There are bits of statuary, like a broken hand and like half a broken face. It looks like there have been shattered statues, lifelike, that have been just sort of swept up into the corners. This is just basically a field of what looks like kind of darkness, just sort of leaking around some of the columns way at the back. And you guys are collecting at the bottom of the stairs. The stairs were pretty wide. Let me just take a quick measurement. The stairs were 30 feet across, 25 feet across. So let me draw that on the Medusa lair, just in case you need to make a hasty exit.
And how wide is this room?
Pretty wide. It does go on to either side a little bit more than the picture shows. Let me draw a box that represents the base of the stairs. As you guys are kind of coming down the stairs. Actually, we could do a big ass box that represents the stairs themselves. The stairs were 75 feet. Huge stairs. They thought very highly of themselves and built in mammoth proportions. So there's the massive staircase leading down. Like a death rattle. Something just simply undulates at the end of the hole. It has writhing hair like snakes. A very decrepit and old, sagging female form that tapers down into naught but legs, but the great scales of a serpent.
This is how I want my mermaid. I want it the other way around. Snake top, lady bottom.
Snake top and lady bottom, weird. There is a bow in her hands and shadowy armor, kind of like that clings to her, like it's made from shadow itself. She's just standing there at the end of the hall. The hall is probably, we'll say, 100 feet long.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Approach. Who dares come into my domain? Speak your names now, or I will have Grizak destroyed.
Zeta steps forward.
Give me a sense motive check.
Yeah, this is lies. I will roll Renee's sense motive. Because, to be perfectly honest, Renee doesn't care too much if that gets destroyed. Put it back together again, done it before.
29.
Nope, don't have it.
29.
24. There's like Grizzly's upstairs. How is she gonna do it? Like there's some
35.
Well, if you fucking kill her, she's not gonna be able to do anything.
Arrows. Arrows.
All right. So you guys have collected basically into a line or into a group, or you're all along the stairs like you're positioned. Okay.
Yeah. Like
She's talking. She wants to parlay.
Well, Renee's really good at attacking.
Yeah, it's initiative, I think. Is anyone want to parlay with the snake thing that's clearly been killing people?
Die, bitch!
Renee's attacking. So.
Oh, okay, we're doing this then. All right.
Got until his natural 20 that he gets on
Okay.
every surprise round
So
to attack things.
there is a perception check, and then Renee's taking the initiative. So there is a bluff versus sense motive to see if there's a surprise round that you get to participate in, because there are other things around.
Okay, so what's the first roll of perception?
Perception check, and then Renee's bluff as he's starting off the surprise round.
21's a perception check, but he's really only cares about the one thing.
Okay.
Okay, Zeta only got a 19 on a perception.
All right. You guys do not notice the things.
21.
I gotta check what Nibbles.
26 is the bluff check.
Okay.
21 perception.
I rolled shit, just in case anybody was wondering.
Now, if I failed the perception check, do I roll for the bluff check as well?
Nope. This is just Renee.
Okay.
Renee in human reactions just fires an arrow and it starts the combat.
It's whether or not there's a surprise round is what this is.
Yep. Well, there's definitely a surprise round. It's do you get to participate?
Why don't I have that listed? Alright. Plus 16.
Well, if she's trying to talk and she's got things, they have to wait till reactions
Okay.
start.
So 36 on Nibbles' perception check.
Okay, Nibbles notices that off to the side, somewhere here,
Oh wait, show me again. I'm on the wrong.
here,
Okay.
and here, there are large things that are kind of like with invisipredator type movement that are shifting slightly. There are two large invisible creatures on either side. They have a clear path to the front of the stairs.
Smashers on the side.
They are not moving along the ground. Like they're kind of like just hovering in the air. Vaguely humanoid. There's something odd about them.
Okay.
So Nibbles is like smashers on the side. So Nibbles gets to act in the surprise round. Renee is initiating the surprise round. And she gets a sense motive versus Renee's. She gets a 36.
Yeah, I could have beat her, but I rolled poop.
Okay. Renee, do you have a power that boosts your order in the surprise round, or?
Yeah, but in the surprise round, I get a natural 20 on my initiative.
Okay, so you get 26. Her fiendish cohorts are also surprising. They actually get to go first. And they're just going to move forward. They are invisible.
Does anybody have seen invisibility up?
Yes.
Cool.
What's his name?
Evander?
Evander. Yeah.
Flying forward are horrible multifaceted eyes on strange insectoid bodies. They are clutching onto frosty-looking spears that are angled down towards you. They're drifting forward and are just positioning themselves during the surprise round. Nibbles sees what squares they're in, and then Evander sees like the creatures, but hasn't been able to react yet. That was the fiendish cohorts in the surprise round. Shuasandra. She grins as Renee is pulling out an arrow. You notice that she kind of starts casting a spell, but Renee gets his arrow off first.
Okay. Well,
She's smiling, like she saw that Renee was going to commit the violence.
we're gonna stick her with an arrow.
Did anyone take the gloves from Grizak of arrow snaring?
We have those items.
Yeah. You give it to Zyra. Make sure she's wearing them.
1d20 plus 26, minus 2, and then I don't care about range increments for the beginning here, so, or sorry, minus 3.
Oh, Maffei needs to be on this initiative list.
627.
I roll a 2, because that's a good way to start a fight. Is her flat-footed AC less than 25?
Yep.
Okay. She's not she's not within 60 feet.
What is Maffei's initiative modifier?
I think it's plus 2.
And I think Zyra technically also needs to be in this because...
If we want to recharge Maffei.
Yep.
Her initiative mod is... I don't know if she's got anything. Plus 6, actually, she's got a feat.
Maffei and Zyra?
Oh, Zyra is... Zyra's got a plus 6.
And Maffei's got plus 6?
Yep.
You want to roll d20s?
Sure. 2 and 17.
Okay. They are not acting in the surprise round. In fact, Maffei is just hanging out in the darkness. She can see out. People can't see in. So she's perfectly hidden right now. Not this shadowy darkness, the darkness of the hallway. She's kind of
hallway?
Yeah, she's right behind.
The Medusa is more than 60 feet away, right?
Right now, no. She's waiting for the Medusa. The Medusa moved in front of the doorway, and Maffei is trapped behind there waiting for the Medusa to move.
No. I mean from Renee.
Oh yeah, she's like 100 feet away.
Okay, so she's just outside sneak attack range. Right? Because a silent sneak attack would have been nice.
Yep.
That's not how she flies. All right. 1d8 plus 11 plus 6. 23 damage.
Okay. Your arrow, what kind of arrow is it?
Just a plus 3 normal arrow.
Goes flying down the hall. It strikes Shuasandra. It was weird because Shuasandra just seemed to be like concentrating on doing a thing as opposed to defending herself. And the moment that the arrow strikes her, the entirety of her body and form just disappears in a
Should have missed lead up.
in a moment, and you can still hear her hissing, and there's a bit of laughter as she's completing her spell. So Shuasandra gets to act in the surprise round. She dropped her weird illusion, and she will continue her spell. She's putting up a relatively minor spell. You guys can make a spellcraft check if you want.
All right.
Assuming it's divine favor. But... 31.
Divine favor.
Okay.
27. Also, you get that she is calling out to a lawful and evil deity, but there's something suspicious about the way she's doing it. Evander doesn't get... Evander, did he make his spot check or his... He didn't make his spot check, no.
He rolled a 21
Okay.
on perception. But he does have see visibility.
Oh, all right. Well, then he gets to act.
He gets to act.
Yeah, the invisible creatures were creeping around, and they weren't hiding
they're
very well.
not close enough for a full round.
No, it's a surprise round.
So you're
Standard
gonna
or a
do
move?
a standard move. So cast a spell, dude.
I'll put up my divine favor.
Okay. Sandra, divine favor, Evander. into my favor.
Does he have like the sparkly stuff?
I'm gonna just roll the Radimer's just because he probably wants to act in this.
Yeah.
I thought the good guys were all going. So 1d20 plus 16, 1d20 plus 19, or 1d20 plus 18. On the perception check, it's a 32.
Okay,
On the sense motive check, it's a 28 for Radimer.
he saw the invisible creatures, or at least knows where they are. So
Okay.
Renee.
There's a bunch of pillars in this place.
Yep.
Okay.
Marty, Evander has a whole bunch of extra hit points from spells, so he's gonna remove the 6 damage and take it off the hit points. Okay. Or does that?
No, that's
No,
six
his
damage is-
damage was real and was sitting
That's
there
real.
from.
Those are
Oh,
temporary.
right, because it's okay. Yep.
Renee did the surprise nibbles. You get to standard remove.
Nibbles is gonna activate his less.
Reach?
No.
Oh, activate the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stone.
All right. So this is the bless weapon for 10 rounds. Nice. Zeta.
Zeta.
Did
not make
she-
she didn't make her perception, so.
Okay. Did she make a sense motive check to know Renee was going to commit
Oh,
violence?
I don't know. It did not roll that one.
Roll it. 26. I rolled shit.
Yep, I made it.
Okay,
So
you-
she
you-
casts-
You know Renee was going to start. So
All right.
you
So she is going to cast improved invisibility.
nice. Grizak is not here. Maffei. Maffei sees her opening. You know that she's casting somewhere in this darkness. You could try to like hide, fly, or you could.
Let's go stealth and hide over here in the corner.
Okay. As you come out, there is a very, very bad place for Maffei. Maffei does need to make a stealth check. Yeah.
Okay.
And this creature is about 20 feet away from Maffei.
46.
So you get a 48, and
Question: Did Radimer pull his
I
ghost
need-
out yet, or not?
she needs a nat 20 to see Maffei.
The ghost is out.
Okay, his ghost. Okay, good.
All right. There's no indication that she sees you, Radimer, and the ghost.
So there's this big cloud and spellcasting coming out of it.
Yep.
So web spell or stinky cloud inside that cloud. Gonna go with web because nobody's immune to sticky. There are people who are immune to stinky, but they're not immune to sticky.
Got it. Reflex negates. SR no. Ooh.
You're still stuck inside.
All right. And the web can fill in the exact same area as the
Yep.
darkness, so he just flings his goopy web, and we'll just make it a little bit bigger. And there's plenty of pillars and things to arc these on. Oh, she's pissed off. Reflex save. What is the DC that you've got going? Yeah.
Radamur from his wizard. The DC is only 18.
Okay, she gets a 29 on a reflex save.
Okay, she's not grappled by the webs. She's still stuck in them.
Yeah, it's difficult terrain.
And obscures vision. And, yeah.
Okay, that was annoying. Radimer chuckles a little bit.
5 foot steps forward, like into the wall. Like, oh, don't get me.
Okay. That was Radimer, and the ghost needs to be commanded, so Radimer needs to spend a move action to tell it what to do. The fiendish cohorts, beginning of the full round. Oh, how do we not? One of them is just going to float up 10 feet off the ground. Its hand stretches forward, and there's a horrible cone of frigid cold.
They said devils. This is bullshit.
There is a reflex save from everyone involved.
Okay. I am just checking Radimer's to see if anything that helps with cold.
Okay, so Zeta gets a 29.
Makes it. Takes half.
Radimer takes it all.
Okay. The save is DC 20 or 42 cold damage.
Okay. Renee evades.
Plus 9.
Radimer's temporary hit points are gone. And it was 42 becomes 38 becomes 28. And I'm just going to take a peek.
DC's 20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And the damage is
42.
so okay, so 21.
Okay. The give me a roll for the ghost.
Oh, shit.
Just a D20 roll. Ahmed.
Oh, sure. Sorry. Not 20.
It evades.
Guys.
Rogue Ghost.
Did
Right.
you guys get a Grizzak's Ring of Evasion at least?
We've got all these items. Well, so we didn't just steal them all and put them on.
Okay.
that's what you should have
so Nibbles, did you make it?
Nibbles made it, yeah.
Okay. So 21 damage. Evander, did you make it?
Yeah, Evander made it. 21 damage.
Sweet.
You want to put 21 damage on his token?
I took it off his hit points. The
Oh,
extra-
he's got temp hit points or something? Okay.
Yeah, he had 31 from Divine.
Renee evaded. Radimer took it on the chin. The ghost evaded. And Zeta?
Zeta it took half.
Okay. The creature appears after that.
Hey, buddy.
This horrible insectoid devilish thing with a massive Nibbles appropriate spear, swirling frost and rime on the end of it.
Weapons are never appropriate.
So, question: the gem on Nable's axe, is that creature specific? Does he have to call out a specific creature?
No.
Or just fucking everybody?
Okay. This thing doesn't quite know that Nibbles is not the thing you should go into a slugfest with, and 5 foot steps forward and is going to start attacking Nibbles. The first attack
Is
you're
it summoned?
no.
Okay, so the magic circle against evil does not stop it from attacking.
Okay, these are its 3 spear attacks, and then it has a tail and a bite. What is your flat-footed AC, Nibbles?
I have uncanny dodge,
Active
so
in the surprise round. Although it's invisible. then,
okay.
yeah.
26. Anyway, my AC is 26.
Okay, the first attack hits, the second attack misses, the third attack misses, and then the
You suck.
then the bite.
If I remember correctly, there's
AC 28, and the tail, AC 21. Okay, so you get stabbed with the... Do you take cold damage?
I do, yes.
Okay, you get stabbed with the spear. 19 damage. There's a fortitude save because your
Okay.
muscles are going ice cold and kind of spasming from the spear hit.
What the hell did I just say? Alright, sorry. So, sorry, 19 damage. Something popped up on my screen that,
I'll pop up on your screen.
no, it was something from Explorer.
Ah!
Marty pop up. Roll me a 20.
All right, and a fortitude save, you said?
Yep.
Yeah.
15. 29.
Okay, you make it. Your muscles are not slowed. And then the bite just does damage, I believe. Yep, there's no... The mandibles close around your wrist and chomp down for 9. The creature appeared after its first attack. I have a feeling it's going to need a lot more than that to stop the nibbles. Okay, those are the fiendish cohorts. Zyra is next. Zyra has no idea what's going on. She's in her statue
My
form.
hero has come to save me. I am the MacGuffin.
So you're waiting.
We're waiting. We're whatever game she's been thinking about for the last 10 years in statue form.
You want to know what Grizzak's thinking?
Okay.
Bad friggin' ska.
All right, Shuasandra.
Take it away, Shocky.
How do you like your Webby embrace?
Don't. Oh, right, I gotta move out of this bullshit. Looking at spells, looking at spells. Gotta get out, gotta get out.
You know what's a good spell on her? Force Cage.
That's a good spell.
All right, with a movement of 60,
Okay.
she's going to... She's in the middle of this junk, so 20 foot. She needs to go through 15, 30 of it. So she's air
So
walking.
she needs to make a combat maneuver or escape artist check. Otherwise, she gets stuck in the spell.
Oh. It sucks. Her CMB is... should be decent. Not bad. 33.
Okay.
Okay. So Radimer and everyone else sees some tugging of webs, surprisingly up, and you saw like a little trail of web, and it's you can't see her, but you saw something happen up here. Oh, okay.
And his spell was cast? Or...
Well, no, she's going to move out first, and then I'm looking for a spell that has a good range. Long, 400 feet plus 40 feet per level.
That's a good range.
It is a good range. Let's see if she can see Zyra or not. Or, sorry, Zeta. Nope. Alright, she begins to incant a horrible spell, all the while cackling madly. No two of which can be more than 60 feet apart. Nibbles, are you living?
Yes.
Vander, are you living?
Yes.
Renee is not living.
Somewhat.
Nope.
And Radimer is living. Okay.
For now.
There is a spellcraft check DC 31 to understand what spell she's casting.
Okay. $31.
She's casting Horrid Wilting.
God damn it.
Oh no.
This is a good one. I think this is just like damage. It's desiccation damage or some
Yeah,
nonsense. It's
it's
just
like-
like...
Okay. For 19d6 dry damage. As your as your flesh begins to wither and crack and crumble to dust. She does 87 points of desiccation damage. There is a fortitude save.
Did Evander make his save on that last spell?
On what spell?
Because he's got the Grizzak's cloak, right? So he's got that +2 from there still.
He made it, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, what's the DC?
The DC of the Horrid Wilting is 23 Fortitude.
Okay.
DC's 23.
Did she become visible or no?
No.
Fuck.
Okay. 12, 13, 14. 15.
Nibbles failed.
Fuck.
21, I believe, fails.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So the ring of evasion has to be on somebody because
It's not. You can't evade
It
this.
doesn't do anything.
Right. So Ratimer is
And Zeta fails.
dead.
Holy
Oh, Zeta is not in it. She can't see Zeta.
Oh, okay.
She can't target him.
I think he's dead.
15.
115, I think, brings him to -20.
26.
115 brings him to -23. He has a con of 12. He's 10 below his con. Ratimer's dead. He would have been effectively one-shot by that, which he kind of was.
Mm-hmm.
Renee is fine. Evander, did he make his save or not?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
So wait, take half damage, or is this just
87 becomes 43.
Okay.
Nibbles.
He failed, so he took the whole 87.
Okay. All right, on Ratimer's turn, as Ratimer he turns up, and as much as his token can't look more shriveled, he is. It just becomes more wrinkly, and he curls up into a ball and falls down. The ghost just.
The ghost needs to make its will save. I don't think it could see us. We've got hide from undead.
Oh, you have hide from undead up. Okay,
Yeah.
so I will roll that on Ratimer's turn. So this is Ratimer and Kiral.
Yep.
Fucking shit.
When they've got 8 levels more than you, it's a problem.
You can't see her.
Evander.
No, I can't see her.
There she is. She's flying in the air, is what he says.
Evander can 5-foot step this way and full round either of them.
With long arms, yes.
Yes. He can actually Nibbles can see this one, right?
They're
No,
both visible.
Yeah, they're both visible. You can
Okay,
see.
so I'll 5-foot step and start going at that guy. Okay, so haste, so 4 attacks. Does he still get his unarmed attack? The what's it called? His hair or not?
Yep. No. The hair has its own reach, so I believe so.
No, I mean, but if I full round, does it also? Because I was looking around for it and I didn't see if it
Yes.
also attacked.
It's an extra attack, yeah.
Okay,
At a -5.
so check with me here: haste, heroism, bull strength, prayer, and divine power.
Yeah.
So 27, 27. Okay. 20. 38 and 41.
Oh, yeah, you pound your blade into this thing.
22.
Oh, sorry, we don't have haste yet. She hasn't cast it yet.
There's no haste.
Nope.
No haste.
Oh, that's
It's going up this
in
round.
that case, it's 37.
Yeah, the
and
haste in the Bard song will go up.
40.
36 is still a hit. You hit
We're going
twice.
to get pounded on by her again because we can't attack her without,
No.
seeable.
Plus, 15 is 21. Oh, sorry, the other one is a 10. 10 plus 6. There. 32. Oh, possible critical. Can you
AC
see-
32. It is. These things can be critted.
Okay. 26.
Misses. The thing's plates are too tough, but you still hit it 3 times.
3 times. That's actually pretty good. So he uses his magical blade with 2 hands?
Yep.
Okay. So +9, so 3d12 plus 3d12
3d10s.
plus. It says 3. Oh, I'm an asshole. 3d10s plus 21.
Is Bard Song up?
No.
Is heroism add
Art
damage?
hasn't moved yet.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6 two-handed is this. 77 damage.
Okay, that does quite a bit of damage to this creature.
Is it bloodied?
77? No. Its mandibles clacking as you're pounding away into the gaps between its chitinous hide. Renee?
Renee doesn't know where that, like, Renee, I need to see the foe before I can kill it. Renee's gonna just destroy that ice devil.
Okay. Just start unloading onto the ice devil.
Alright, my arrows count as silver.
Oh, wait. This thing does have DR, so how many hits? 3 hits? It gets
3 hits.
30 hit points back.
Oh, Nibbles go! Oh, Nibbles go!
Does silver bypass its DR?
Nope.
Alright, I do not have good arrows. Or does Renee? What is that? Maybe. I'll just quick check to see if I have a. Nope. And with Fun Boy's immune to positive energy, but takes negative from positive. Yeah, he's fucking dead. We're going to cast a true strike. I don't even see what that's going to fucking do. We're just gonna lay some damage out.
Okay.
D20 plus 26. 1d20 plus 27. Minus 2, minus 3. AC 37.
Hits the creature, right between 2 of its plates and its arm.
AC 37.
You peg it in the other arm. It's got another weak spot, so you're...
AC 20.
That one bounces off the carapace on its head.
Okay, you said DR 10.
DR 10.
So 3 hits, or 3 arrows hit, 3d8 plus. We don't have Bard Song or anything good up, so plus 6 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 24 damage gets through.
51, 71. Okay. The thing is injured at this point. As arrows are sticking out of it. Giant nibbles.
It's gonna 5-foot step in
Okay.
and just unload on this beast. He's gonna rage. Plus 3. Natural 20.
I think it auto crits with your gem. Give me a second.
Auto confirm.
Bless weapon.
And bypasses DR.
It becomes good aligned, which means it bypasses DR of certain creatures. In addition, all critical hits against evil foes are automatically successful, so every threat is a critical hit.
Well, Nibbles just thinks this is the most amazing thing ever.
Your axe is not keen, right?
No.
Okay. This last effect does not apply to any weapon that already has a magical effect related to critical hits, such as keen or vorpal sword.
No.
Okay, so you auto crit the thing with your weapon. This might be the saving grace. Let's open up the crit table.
Well, if she's got horrid wilting, I mean, whatever's next on her list.
Yeah, we were kind of...
Half auto slaughter plus half auto slaughter.
Oh, the despair! Feed it to her.
Okay, the next hit. AC 32.
Hits exactly. It might not be there though after that crit.
Oh, and misses on the
You,
thing.
you don't have reach, right?
No.
So yeah, you
Okay.
might as well smack it on the ground.
Percentile.
So 2
Yes.
hit. 1, 2, 100. 54.
Is a standard critical with a minor injury.
Okay. Okay.
The minor injury is maybe avoided. What was the confirmation roll in your crit? Auto crit, so I guess I have to use the thing. So 50. Okay, it doesn't
Natural
make that
20.
save. It has abdominal injuries. 1d4 con.
Yeah, boy.
Is it still crit or no?
Yeah, it's standard crit.
Okay, so after he does 185 points of damage. That's with 2 hits. Sorry, that's 2 hits. That is 2 hits.
2 hits, okay.
Still takes 3 con if he's still alive.
Well, I might have to make 2 saves or die.
Oh, this thing has regeneration, but good gets through it.
Mm-hmm.
So 185 is minus 24. It has a con of 22, and then it loses 3 con. So basically, Nibbles with 2 hacks. Wham! It's all kind of fucked up, and this like all of its guts are coming out of this big blast, and then Nibbles comes in the other side with his axe, and lops its head off. But there's still weird tendrils holding its head, sort of connected to its body, and it's sort of rolling around, and the whole thing slowly just kind of crumples up into the ground. It sounds like a bunch of icicles hitting the ground. Nibbles is roaring in this chamber. Okay. 1-1. Zeta.
Zeta is casting. She moved to here.
Is there any way of making it so that we can see the monster?
No, I do not.
Well, this will be fun for the next.
Haste goes up, and so does a bard song.
Okay, are you including Kiral?
No.
Okay.
No, because the person controlling him is gone.
Yes. All right. Haste and Bard Song go up. Zeta, 11th level. Grizak.
Oh, why's my butthole clenching?
Maffei.
Buffets cares about saving the elvish ancestors.
Okay.
Not some human who she didn't cure the disease or restore the abilities of.
So the window has closed on Ratimer.
Also, that spell wouldn't work. Just does damage to him.
Yeah, that's true.
Raise dead? Or
He takes damage from positive energy.
Right. Ratimer and Kiral. Kiral needs to make a will save.
Mm-hmm.
I might go ahead and give me a d20. And you can add 4. DC 13. Does Kiral see the party?
Nope.
13.
Does not see the party.
All right, well, it sees the ice devils, and it doesn't like the ice devil, so it just kind of floats up to the ice devil. The ice devil's going to swipe at it with its spear, because it doesn't want Ghost touching it. Hitting AC 31. It is a magical spear.
Half a damage.
I don't think the cold affects the undead. Or am I thinking skeletons? I think I'm thinking skeletons. Does 12 damage to the ghost. Then the ghost comes in for a touch, for a touchoo.
Pretty certain the touchu of that devil is pretty low.
Yep. Plus 8. And the touch AC of the devil is 14. Missed by 2. Too bad it was included the Bard song.
Nope. We don't know who you are. We don't affect you. We don't know you.
Yeah, it seemed to lose all of its whatever civility it had, and there's just this wicked Joker-like smile as it flies in towards the ice devil and still slaps at it with its spear, and it's still reaching out towards the devil. The devil is trying to pay attention to Nibbles, however, because.
Oh my god!
Look what it did to his fiendish cohort. So I think we need to put Nibbles down. I don't know how we're gonna do that. Luck, maybe. I think we just full round Nibbles and 5 foot step back.
I don't have glitter dust.
Yes, you do. You have 2 spellcasting classes. Use the other one. Sheet says you do. That's all
We
I do.
gotta put some arrows into that damn serpent.
Okay, Nibbles is getting a frosty spear for AC 34, AC 23, AC nat 1. Fuck. Would have hit AC 30. 1.
What are you talking about, Adam? Oh, I do have it. For God's sakes!
You have a whole second set of spells.
AC,
I never look at my bloodline spells because they're usually useless.
I know where you live.
AC 28 mark hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta work on your AC, buddy.
All right. So, Nibbles got hit by a single spear and the bite again, and got missed by 2 spear attacks and the tail. That's not going to stop Nibbles, I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know. The
Got
massive.
137 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna get his hit points.
18 damage from the frosty spear poking at Nibbles, and then the mandibles snap at Nibbles' fingers for 18 damage, max damage. Wow. 36 total. And then you need to make a fortitude save versus the numbing cold of the spear.
So Nibbles is still standing. And fortitude save now that he's raging.
We need to put fly up on us.
21.
Fails. You are now slowed for 1d6 rounds, which counters the haste.
Haste.
Counters
For
haste.
1d6 rounds, or does it just completely...
Get slow counters haste.
Okay. Haste for Nibbles is down.
Okay.
And then it's going to 5 step back from Nibbles because I don't want to be near.
Is it in the web?
No, the web is way the fuck at the at the,
Yeah,
at
you
the
know what I
end.
mean, I
Yeah,
get it.
it's in isometric, so we'll...
Yeah.
It's just 5 foot stepping back from Nibbles. Up and away, but it's still attackable. Zyra.
Reciting prayers to the goddess, and then reciting what the shadowy versions of those prayers would be.
Okay, Shuasandra is going to full round Nibbles.
Oh shit!
Oh, that might do it.
With her axiomatic composite longbow.
Oh balls!
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, Nibbles' plot line is he dies a lot.
Yeah, but his save point is kind of in a glitch.
Your shtick is you die.
I just got to check to see if axiomatic adds to hit.
No,
It's just a damage.
2d6 damage.
Okay.
It bypasses DR.
Corresponding law-aligned DR, not his Nibbles DR. I
No,
don't-
not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, she has cast on herself
Yeah, I forgot my DR.
Divine Power, Divine Favor, and
Give yourself the 4 times the DR.
that should be 4, which means she's got 4 attacks.
Roll a 1, and then a 1, and then another 1, and then a 1.
AC 34 on the first hit.
Hits.
Is she being intelligent, or is she just like...
Unloading.
Huh. Her strength's not that great. Or her bow strength is not that great. Alright. Well. First bow hit does 19 damage, and it stings in Nibble's flesh. Next attack.
Still standing.
Oh, Divine Favor gives her plus the damage?
Maximum
Yep.
+3.
Okay, that's 22 damage then.
Okay, still standing.
AC 42,
Yeah.
26 damage.
Nibbles, do you have the gloves that Arlen bought for you? The arrow snaring gloves?
No.
You,
no.
you don't have the ones that were part of what Arlen
The
bought?
freaking Arlen bought for everybody. Who doesn't have gloves? All of you get arrows of arrow snatching.
And
Remember that?
what was the last damage, Marty?
19 and 22 and 26 were the two
26,
arrows.
So 203.
Here, I'm gonna just quickly check that slot to see if it's filled.
I just got back.
Okay. Marcus, doing math.
Yeah. So Nibbles is down.
There is a question on the field of whether or not you
No,
have.
I
Do you
do-
have gloves of
I
arrow
do- I
snaring,
do.
dude?
Someone put them on my sheet for me. Well,
Yes.
thanks for that.
Arlen did.
Yeah. So hit him again, and he'll go down.
Okay, so you blocked
twice.
the first one.
That was 19. Yeah. so
22 damage. You get 22 hit points back.
Okay.
And then her third arrow, AC 21, misses. And her fourth arrow is AC 26.
Hits.
1d8 plus 7 plus 2d6 plus 3. For 26 damage.
Kills him. Rage death.
Somebody have the spell to bring that guy back up, that'd be great.
Okay. Twice per day they wear can act as the snatch arrow feat.
I think it's only once per round though.
It's once around.
I think it's
not twice.
Swift to activate or something.
No. It's... Oh, snatch arrow. Yeah, you're right. Snatch arrow feet.
Once per round.
Yeah.
Okay. Nibbles. Axe.
He's at minus 46 hit points.
Because he got knocked out of rage death.
Knocked out of rage, yeah.
And Nibbles just sort of exhales. His massive axe clangs to the ground.
I was gonna get improved vital strike next level.
That level's close with the XP that you guys have had. This got worse. Evander.
Fucking shit.
Zita, I need a way to see the thing.
I can't see this thing, right?
Yeah, you can. He's.
Not see. I can't reach it. He said.
You could 5-foot step forward and full round with your long arms.
Been 6 fucking seconds, Renee. Give me a minute.
Okay. Yeah, we need help.
Appropriate.
We need help. So we now have Bard Song running, and haste. So Bard
Yes.
Song gives +3.
Yeah, and haste +1. Plus you got heroism.
Yeah, I got it in there.
Okay.
Then 3 plus another 12. Okay, so 30.
He crits pretty well, so there's a good
There's
chance.
There's a chance Evander can
We're going for
take this
crits.
thing down.
Yeah.
D20 plus 30. 2 times. Do that. That will they hit me
Hit.
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 plus 10 is 20.
Hit.
No, AC 32. Missed by
AC
2.
32. Oh.
Missed by 2.
1, 2, 3 hits. God damn it. But he does more damage. A little bit more. So 3d10 plus 24 becomes 72. Uh, 88 damage.
3 hits becomes 58 damage.
Yep.
Still, that's still.
8 is 9, and 50 is 129, and this thing is, like, well past bloodied and chirping and in pain. Renee.
Delaying till after Zeta.
Delay. Nibbles. Eyes roll into the back of his head. The axe is finished clanging on the mirrored floor.
No, it's like the 4th or 5th.
Oh, okay.
It's been 300 years. Plus accidents.
Zeta.
How far away is the spellcasting blob thing back there?
She is approximately 90 feet away.
I cast glitter dust and move.
Okay, you kind of explode the glitter dust where you saw the trail of
Yes,
web.
Yeah.
invisibility.
Oh, I didn't see invisibility. Yeah.
Or you have it on your list. I'm assuming you cast
Okay, she is now glittering and visible,
it.
and
Make
she
your
makes
will save, because
she
if
needs
you're
to make
blind,
a will
that's
save.
22.
Yep.
1.
Are you good, Zeta?
I am not.
Okay.
She has good natures.
23 on the save. Is that
Yeah,
good?
that makes
Okay.
sense.
So she.
Yeah, it's a high level character. She's adding her.
All
level
the
to it.
better for you to see me, she says.
Plus 19, I guess I'll keep that hold monster for something else.
You will all be consigned to the pit.
Renee, your delayed action going off. It's like you
Renee,
rolled a
it's-
12.
Hey, give me a second. Ah.
You will not fire arrows. You will not fire arrows. Your dog works for her.
Your dog is perfect. Got you distracted.
Monty has got little.
Yep. All right. So, all right.
Oh, yeah, she's floating. Like her scaly rear end is kind of trailing off towards where the webs where she came out of.
I was going nuts. So, all right.
She has this amazing looking bow.
Well, I will add it to my quiver of bows. My bow quiver. All right.
He's firing bows at people.
1d20 plus
You just
24.
firing the bows themselves.
It's my
It's the
crossbow
bow of bows. that's fucking
Okay.
fucking awesome.
Um,
It's like an Azildan thing.
26, 29, 30. All right.
He turns the bows of his enemies into arrows. That is so cool.
Just shaving him down.
No, they just transform when he's got the Uber off the
Critical
labo.
threat.
No!
Please kill this bitch.
99. Rolling 99.
AC 29.
Hero point reroll. Someone give me a fucking hero point to reroll this shit.
Well,
Her
I can't
AC
think.
is 33.
I
AC
assume he
33.
misses.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
goddammit.
that's not a confirmed crit. And I don't think I've got. I didn't get crit focus yet, so it's all right.
Oh, fuck.
Haste attack, AC 31.
This is by 2.
No.
The rapid shot, AC 41.
Hits.
The secondary attack, AC 23. Oh, this
Oh.
rolls fucking blow.
Fuck me.
I'm the only one chatting, and you're not getting a hero point.
Oh, no.
All right. So the many shot hit and one other arrow hit, which is not great.
Okay, she's got DR or magic.
Okay, well, I've got arrows that are also magic, so take that, lady.
She will.
All right, plus 11, and then actually it's
Lady!
33 from the base, plus 9 from the bard song, plus 3, plus
9 from Bard Song?
3
Oh,
already.
there's 3 of them.
Three
Got it.
effective
Okay,
arrows
Okay, cool.
hitting.
That's a
And then 62 damage.
Cool. Okay. 2 arrows go and kind of explode explode her armor near one of her saggy breasts. She cries out in pain. A couple arrows whiz by her, and another one hits her right in the place where her skin kind of transforms into snake, her abdomen. She's looking at you with red-eyed hate.
Uh-oh.
Grizak. All right.
Your turn, Sparky.
We're gonna go back.
I thought I might check in on you. Have you heard of a good joke yet? I have a good joke.
All right, let's hear it then.
What did the necromancer do when he entered the tomb?
Oh, that guy's a fluffball. He probably died.
Oh yeah, you guessed it.
All right,
How about the bigger they are, the what?
the more reach they got.
No, the harder they fall.
Oh, you killed Nibbles?
Oh yes, Nibbles is his name. Good, good. What's the other one called?
Again? Ah, god damn it. I don't fucking bring him back again.
Wait,
God,
what?
This is bullshit. What the fuck?
What do you mean again?
He keeps dying all the fucking time.
Oh, you're a
Last time, fucking son of fucking.
Oh, no, no. She's not gonna let his soul wander around. She's a servant of the pit.
All right.
Do you know what she told me to do? If she loses,
Well, I guess you're gonna tell me.
I'm gonna dig one of your eyes out and keep on digging.
Well, that sucks for me. Nothing really I can do about that. I don't know. Well, hey, let me ask you a question. Why are you gonna?
Normally they start to beg and whine and complain and cry. Are you crying?
I don't know.
You don't like the necromancer, do you? And your friend Nibbles.
He used to follow. He was a follower of you, Jazz. I don't really follow that guy.
You're a curious creature. Maybe I won't kill you yet.
Why do you
Maybe.
gotta follow her if she loses?
Maybe I'll keep you for myself. Oh,
Yeah, all
there.
right, sure, but we hang out. So why do you gotta follow her if she loses?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a dwarfy by the toe.
Wouldn't you be the ruler if she loses? If that's the case, I'd recommend you and go give him a hand, cause you sound like a pretty neat guy. Fuck it, why don't you take over?
No, the stone imp is not for combat. This is not my form. Perhaps when I become, a Barbazoo or,
I'm telling you, this is buddy, this is how you do
a
it.
Galugon. Oh, do I ever
Yeah,
want
you
to be a
can-
Galugon?
You can Gulgagan all you want, man. I'm telling you, this is how you get to the top. You gotta fuck over everyone above you.
Yes, and now there's an opening.
Yeah, now go help him. Help him out. Get rid of that bitch.
No,
Why don't you be the master of the pit?
no, I was instructed to stay here and to wait.
Fuck that. She's not gonna be instructing shit.
Ah,
Tell me, what happens if she loses? What do you think my friends are gonna do to you?
oh, they're not gonna find me.
Exactly. So why don't you just get rid of her?
No,
Get rid of her.
she's too powerful. She's too important.
She's getting the shit kicked out of her. I guarantee you that. Probably getting hit by a pincushion.
Maybe I should
Ready
just
probably bouncing
leave.
the hair was off her ass.
Maybe I should
Wait,
just
does she have
leave.
an ass? Wait, question. Hold on. Does she have an ass or not?
Oh yes, she poops.
Oh, yeah, you got rid of your food.
All right, as much as
Telling you,
that's
we'll help 'em.
it's happening very quickly because it's mental conversation.
At
But
least he's distracted from like the eye gouging part of it.
let's go back to the Medusa lair where the party is slowly being picked to pieces.